Okay, ready. Uh-huh. What was it?
Can we do a bloopers cut too?
Yeah, right? Hello, my name is Hend Yahya and I'm a chef instructor. We're here today at the Capitol Hill Farmers Market with Seattle Neighborhood Markets, and this is Shop Like a Chef. Today I'll be showing market goers how to make Atayef, but first let's shop local and gather some ingredients. Let's go! This month right now. So I'm focusing on stands that have some maybe apples or any kinds of like fruits that are in season right now. And honestly, I don't have an idea. I'm just gonna go through, look at the stand, and whatever I find, if it inspires me, it's going in. Let's go up this way. All right, here. So at the Hernandez Farms, we got some apple options. That's fantastic. I know I can come back here maybe and grab some apples. Nature at the farmer's market. Who's the win sometimes, you know? All right, so for example, we got some nice apples here. So that's Honeycrisp there. Red Rome. Some Yaz apples. Actually, the Yaz looks pretty good to me. I might come back and grab those. All right, let's try a little further up. And whenever I do my demonstrations, I always love to spread through as many vendors as I can because I want to feature as many of these awesome vendors as I can. So I try not to get everything from one place. I want people to know that you can grab some really delicious things from all different vendors here. Similar to the carrots, some sweet potatoes would be another good option in case there weren't some more classic fruits to use. So nothing I'll use here for today, but I've always been wanting to try some savory Atayef as well. So maybe next time I'll take a look at some of these vegetables and we can try doing some savory Atayef. You see some honey. Honey is actually a great way to incorporate into Atayef as well, because Atayef we dip in simple syrup after it's deep fried, and sometimes when they substitute the simple syrup, we can use honey instead, or actually both, a combination of. Now there's cheese over here. We're not getting cheese today. However, cheese is one of the most traditional fillings for Atayef. So we actually almost never see fruit Atayef out there. It's just something that I've just kind of created and went with. But we use a type of sweet cheese as a filling for Atayef. So if you want to go a more traditional route, going with cheese is a great way to go. I'm just cutting up some of my apples here. Again, this is a variety of Yaz and Red Rome apples. Now, if you have a compost at home, of course, you'll be composting these, or you can throw into your garden. It's a natural compost for your garden. You can also hold on to these and steep them in syrup, so you can make an apple flavored syrup with these. So really the cores don't have to go to waste. Now these just need to be rough chopped here, nothing too fancy or specific, because I'm actually just going to cook all these down into a nice kind of soft, jammy texture. This is going to be the filling for our Atayef. Once you choose what you want to get, of course, you want to find produce that's not excessively bruised or has holes in them. It's okay if they're a bit soft, because when you're cooking them anyway, they're going to soften up. So it's actually a really great way to utilize fruit that is overly ripe, or overly ripe apples, or other fruits that are about to go. It's always a good idea to kind of mesh them together, cook it down, because that's actually when they're at their sweetest. And because you're already cooking it down to that mushy texture, no one's really going to know that they were already overripe anyway. It's a good way to use up produce without wasting it. And that's what a lot of our cuisine is about. It's about being resourceful. It's about not wasting. It's about being delicious, of course. It's about being hospitable. It's about community. So throughout the Arabian countries in the Middle East, you'll see actually there's pretty much the same dishes all the way around, but they have those slight differences because they're using what's available to them naturally, right? It's just gonna be great. It's gonna be like a apple sweet potato pie almost. Oh, here comes the wind. Alright, so here I have my apples and sweet potatoes cooking, and typically at this point right now I'm not going to add anything else because the water and the sugar from the apples are going to naturally extract, and that will kind of create that sauce in there. What I love about Arabian desserts is just about every dessert is hosed down in syrup at some point. So baklava or baglawa, as we say, for example, Atayef, semolina cakes, all those are always going to be just doused in simple syrup at the end. On the markets, the different market seasons, especially during summer and fall, we have a lot of fresh herbs that come around. So I love to infuse my syrups with some herbs. Didn't find any today at the market, but that's okay. We'll just do a simple syrup. But that's also an option too, is to infuse your syrup with things like maybe lemon zest or thyme or basil, any of those sorts of things will just help level that up and make it different. So thanks again for joining me here at the Seattle Markets. My name is Hend, and I hope I was able to inspire you a little bit as far as what you can use at the markets, all the wonderful produce that they have to offer. And I hope you get inspired in your own kitchens as well. I'll see you next time.